Everyone, I'm Gams. Welcome to GamsCooking. I'm called Gams because when my grandchildren was young, especially my granddaughter Bree, she couldn't say grandma, so I become Gams, and that's what I am. All right, we're gonna make. I'm sure a lot of you have strawberry gardens. Oz has been producing 100, 150 strawberries a day, and we're getting tired of sweets. So we thought we'd make some bread, strawberry bread. So the first thing I'm going to do is preheat the oven at 350. 350, okay. Now this is very, very simple. I already have 1.5 cups of flour, which I added 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now in this you mix all the dry ingredients first, then the wet, and then you put them together, blend them together. So 1.5 cup of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. To that I'm adding a cup of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. So let's get that in there and stir that up. And everybody loves bread. And I don't think too many people think of strawberry bread, so this should be really, really good. Now we're going to do the wet ingredients. And this calls for 2 eggs. Try not to get any shells. My husband's always complaining. He cracks his own eggs. All right. 2 eggs. 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. Alrighty. A little squirt of lemon juice. I think that's enough. And strawberries, crushed, juice and all. And I have to look at my recipe. I don't remember how many strawberries I put in here. 1.25 cup of strawberries. All right, crushed. And we're gonna blend that. Break those yolks up. And believe it or not, guys, that's it. We're gonna mix this with the flour, and we're gonna be done. Like I said, very simple, and a good way to use up those strawberries. Looks good. Looks like a strawberry shake. All right, now I'm gonna blend the flour a little bit at a time. Yeah. Oh, grandchildren are gonna love this. A little more. We live in New England, and the strawberries were just fantastic this year. All right, gonna put the rest in. I already have my pan ready, greased pan. I just put some butter on it. Oh, look at that. Do you believe how easy this is? I mean, it's a great thing to do with your children or grandchildren. I say grandchildren because that's who I spend most of my time with now, my grandchildren. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? My son-in-law, Tom, has been dying for this. I promised him this 2 weeks ago. So I think when he comes home, he's going to be very happy. Look at that. Now, how simple can you get? All right, now we're going to pour this into the prepared pan. Don't mind my Rhode Island accent. Look at that. Simple, simple, simple. I probably should go in the garden and make another one. Look at that. That batter is absolutely gorgeous. All right, now we're going to pop this in the oven. I would say 50 to 60 minutes. You test it like you would any bread. All right, and I'll see you in about an hour. Bread is done. It springs back and it's done. You can also stick a toothpick in it, but I know that's done. We're going to let that cool before we take a piece and show you just what it looks like inside and how good it tastes. While that's cooling, I want to give a big thank you to my granddaughter Brianna for filming and editing this. It's my first time, so I'm, a little funny, but I'm sure we'll get better and better. And to my granddaughter Brianna, I want to show you a picture of her. Thank you. And we'll be back in about 20 minutes after it cools. We just can't wait until it cools all the way. We're in a hurry to eat this bread, so I'm going to cut a piece right here in the pan. Do you ever do that? You just can't wait until it cools completely. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? And you can put butter on this, cream cheese, or just eat it plain. It's sweet and delicious. So, bon appetit. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next week with another recipe.